Alright, and I'll grab Winged, I think. He's casting with me.
User was moved to your channel.
Hello.
Hello. How loud am I? This is Brent. This is me using a different mic.
Ah, you're reasonably loud.
Radiance pick.
Oh man, they've still got Steven in their channel. Is he in this game actually? Is he in like one of the broadcaster slots?
I can't actually remember who joined.
How do we tell? Oh yeah, we should open the bets. Gamble open. 5,000 Radiant Dire. And just for everybody,
5
remember
seconds.
that Radiant is POWERVAN, Dire is Scrubsicles.
Reserve time.
How is it just a black screen for you? It shouldn't be, Shimja. It shouldn't be.
I think it would probably be a good idea if you actually, instead of naming them Radiant and Die, you actually name them names of the teams.
Oh, that's true actually. I just always made it. But it's it only does it once. But yeah, I don't know. We got it. We got it. It's gonna work. So they first spin out the Meepo. Seems fair enough. And Terrorblade for some reason they're afraid of on Scrubsicles. Are they afraid of on POWERVAN? But yeah, I don't know.
Shadow Shaman brand out, so that should be you.
Yeah, why is...
Dire's pick.
Concerned that they have a broadcaster in their TeamSpeak channel. Oh, I don't know. Did he actually leave the game, or is he here? I'll just ask in chat.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Radiance pick.
What name is Stephen using in game?
He's Don't Shoot Me.
He's not currently in the list of people in the game. So
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, good. Should be alright then. It's kind of random that they still got him in their channel, but whatever. So long as he's not watching the game in any way. And he doesn't watch the stream, so he won't be watching the stream, I assume. So we should be okay. Should be okay. That was just ridiculous. Currency Y. Anyway. We've got... Let me just check something right quick. Okay. Here we go. Give him 5 minutes, he'll be 6 slotted. I don't think that's quite how it works. But anyway, so Omni Knight, I think this may be the first time we've seen Omni Knight, but I think Sage is going to be really excited to get to play it. And he's going to be like running around. He's going to be running around saying all the Omni Knight like things to say. Wait, no stream?
Stream's up for me.
Oh, you can see the stream? Okay. Alright.
To be fair, I'm not actually using the webpage.
Oh. Yeah, this is the first game. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's just that guy. Yeah, so we've just started. This is game 1, guys. This is game 1 of the best of 5. We've got Scrubsicles versus Blue POWERVAN, and we've got like one kind of high MMR stand-in for each team that have kind of like semi-been adopted or semi-drafted and kind of floater free agenty type people. So I think it's, they've got one each. I think it's fair. We've got, but yeah, I'm excited for this game. It's probably gonna be pretty good. I'm excited for Omni Knight. I'm excited for Spectre as well.
10 seconds to go.
So we've got actually a different kind of draft
5
than we've been getting in
seconds.
previous games. So on Radiant is POWERVAN. On Dire is Scrubsicles, guys.
So this looks to be a very
Radiant's
formulated
pick.
draft. So, for example, if you stick an Omni Knight with a Legion Commander, throw up a Repel, throw up a Guardian Angel, Legion Commander is invincible for the length of the duel.
Yeah,
So, unless you get some form of purge on her.
yeah, that's true. Actually, that's gonna work out really well. And I mean, the Vengeful Spirit helps with her aura, helps with potentially swaps. Maybe swapping
10
somebody out of
seconds to go.
or out of position. And like
Reserve time.
Ace of G. Gee, I wonder who thought of Omni. Yeah, I
Dials
wonder
pick.
if maybe perhaps it was Sage saying, please let me play Omni, please. Alright, so that's a PA. Oh man. This is actually exciting.
To be fair, Omni Knight against a Sven and a Phantom Assassin and a Slark is a pretty good pickup.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Omni Knight's a strong hero anyway, right? We banned him because...
Yeah, very good against physical damage. To be fair, he's already been timed out before.
Has he? Oh.
Yeah, he's been timed out before when he's come into channel.
Oh. Has he come here before? I don't think he's come here before. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's been in your channel before.
Oh, has he? Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It looks like it's going to be a melee mid though from current picks. That might change it. I have a habit of saying something and then being instantly contradicted by whatever they do.
Alright. Okay. So yeah, this is more or less so. It's more or less what I was kind of expecting. So we've got actually 109 is going to be. I think maybe I thought it was going to be the other way around, but we have seen Ramosius like a couple times. Yeah, I don't care if he's. All right. We're getting in.
You want to introduce the teams?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Commence in 30
All right.
seconds.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. Sorry for the distraction. Welcome for yeah, I don't know why you guys are whatever. Anyway, I'll give in-game sound. Okay, there we go. I've got
Let's get this farce over
I've
with.
got game. We've got an invisible sage. We've got like rune battles happening on at the very beginning. Anyway, welcome to TBFFTYNHO Grand Finals. We've got POWERVAN versus Scrubsicles, and playing for POWERVAN today we've got Ramosio as a stand-in who will be playing on that. Look, dude. All right, we've got Ramosia who's playing on this off-lane Slick. We've got Patrick Chewy playing on the support Lich, and he'll be supporting 109, who's tagged up as Shy Girl at the moment, playing on the PA, and headed toward the bot lane. We've got Blue Powervan on the Shadow Demon, and he will be supporting Method. Who'll be playing this carry Sven. Look. Oh my god. Just chill out. You can go away too. I don't really fucking care, dude. Everything's fine. Alright. So in this mid lane, it's such an annoying thing to have, like, at the very beginning of the grand final cast. Anyway.
I'll just leave chat to its own devices for the time being.
Say what?
I'll just leave chat to its own devices for the time being.
You can feel free to do that. Oh, Sage, eating a lot of tower shots. Anyway, and playing for Scrubsicles, we've got Sage is going to be playing that Omni Knight. Moodfoe, also their sort of stand-in, is playing on that Spectre. And to round out their defensive tri-lane, we've got Estes Paul playing the support Vengeful Spirit. In the mid lane, we've got Currency, and he will be playing on that Storm Spirit. And solo offlane, we have Talus on the Legion Commander. All right.
Sage already dropping quite low and having to use his South, which then got cancelled by some unfortunate creep on the top lane.
Oh, poor Sage. I mean, he is an Omni though, so he can just do what he just did and purification himself. But we're not using music, Duncan's, because it's because we want to get clean VODs that aren't muted, so we can't actually use music. We can't actually listen to music, unfortunately, during that. Or I have to like stop and restart the stream to get the game. Anyway, so far in the mid lane, it looks like PA is doing quite well in terms of CS. Who actually wins that matchup in your opinion?
In the mid lane, I think it's the PA has the advantage because she has all the harass coming from the Lich.
Mm-hmm.
So while she's behind on level, she'll drop on levels. The harass from Lich will allow her to get those last hits.
Mm-hmm. Support is good. Meanwhile, we missed the first blood, guys. We missed the first blood.
Bit of a tower dive there. Disruption into a Sven stun.
There is no fan in the background Outvoker. Unfortunately, that's just my computer. Meanwhile, Currency's gonna fall most likely. Oh, cancels the bottle charge, and he's got an empty bottle now with this. But sort of facing a dual lane's pretty rough. And how are they doing shutting down Ramosia? Not overwhelmingly well. Alright. Oh, courier comp. Yeah, we've forgotten the courier comp. Okay, so we've got the shitty wizard. That's SS Paul's, yeah. That it uses that usually wins, and it's up against the little box dude. I think shitty wizard wins, yeah. Or wins courier comp.
Ramosia is being harassed out of this top lane quite well by this tri lane, so he's already dropped almost half a level behind the Spectre.
And how is Spectre actually doing?
In the meantime,
she's the top farmer
getting picked off.
Oh, by this dual lane, yeah.
Bottle arriving just a little too late.
So what do you think of, how do you think bottle crowing has changed in the most recent patch with the change to curries? I mean, it's not as necessary often anymore because it's because you've always got runes. You can always know that a rune's going to spawn every 2 minutes at both spots. But with the change to the way the speed boost works with the curry and the way
I
the courier's
think
damage.
it doesn't actually change it that much. You can still curry a crow. It's just slightly slower. So usually what you do is first option go straight for a rune, and if you miss the rune, then you curry a crow. Whereas it used to be you don't bother going for a courier crow at all. Sorry, you always curry a crow if you didn't think you were going to get the rune. But now you actually make the effort to go for the rune.
Alright, S Paul might be. No, she's got a stun. Alright.
But yeah, as Risen was pointing out, if you get multiple bottles on your team, usually you'll have try and occupy both of the runes, at which point you then would need to courier crow if you're on the opposite team.
Alright, we got a little bit of a battle potentially happening here. Currency's in trouble. He actually gets off the pull, and Sage is going to be able to heal him, so he might be alright. But, oh, the second crit. That second crit, and it keeps him from the repel, keeping him from being picked off by an Ice Blast from the Lich, which is pretty helpful. Currency also has a salve, and now there's 3 of them. There's a 3v4 now, and nobody dies. Well done, guys. Nice not dying. A lot of action, but...
Yeah, big fights in the middle, but unfortunately, apart from PA, no one's actually got level 6, so no one's actually got anything really to deal with damage in the fight.
Yeah, but she got 2 crits in that as well, which helped quite a bit. Which almost got the kill. Nice play from Sage with the saving. It's pretty helpful.
I think not.
Oh god, yeah. That actually hurt so much.
Watch your step. It's
Scrubsicles actually rotated everybody sort of out of the lane, except for 2 people. Left them vulnerable. I don't know if Storm can actually go back to that lane, considering that they can keep doing that.
Yeah, until he's level 6. Well, once he hits level 6, he'll just pop straight out, because they don't have enough disables to actually keep him locked down for long enough.
Alright. So Slock's got
currently
his...
they only have 1 stun per team on the team.
That's true, actually. Well, they've got, yeah, so they've got the Sven stun, they've got the Slark leash, they've got the disruption, so they have quite a bit of, they've got quite a bit of, they've got quite a bit of disable and interrupt. So maybe only one
but
stun,
a Storm Spirit
but...
I think can still get out of the leash, so the leash doesn't actually count for that much in terms of locking down the Storm Spirit.
For him, yeah. Alright. Oh, the big zip in, but he doesn't actually get there in time to... Now he does. He gets the leash, and actually, he only... Oh! He actually disrupted an illusion, didn't he? He disrupted the ghost? Yeah, he disrupted the Haunt Ghost. Moodfoe actually now in trouble, stunned up, needs to get out. Saving stun from SS Paul, and gets healed, gets repelled. They're in trouble though if they're... Oh, nice duel. Nice duel, gets some early damage. And that's all 5 of the team there. Shy Girl, 109, standing there, wants to pick somebody off. It's gonna try for Sage, might be able to... No. Doesn't go for it. Oh god, critting the dagger, jumping in, getting 1 hit. Oh god, they're actually so strong. Curtsy's got his 6 now, though he can zip away. Talus, however, gonna die.
no. The shadow grows.
Yeah, try go with some looking for those crits on that dagger and eventually getting one, giving them the opportunity to jump in on that fight, knowing that as soon as the Omni Knight is down, there are no heals on that team.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. But that went so well for Scrubsicles at first, and they needed to, but they just weren't able to. Like, they were all gathered together and trying to get out of the enemy jungle safely, and it just couldn't manage it. But we've got some ward friends, actually, like almost full duration ward friends right here. Oh, you're right. The song title. I'll take that off. Whoops. Alright, meanwhile up top, Ramosio gets a leash on Moodfo, but he is... Oh, he's invisible, unfortunately for them. They have a... Oh, Moodfo gets out. Haunts, where did he actually haunt to? He haunted down here, and he's actually just out of the frying pot into the fire. Dies to the poison. Nice attempt at an escape, because he was 100% dead up here, and maybe he was going to have a chance to get away outside bot, but no, not quite. Unfortunately, that does mean that he dies anyway, and he wastes the cooldown on his ult, so. Anyway, what have we got? Currency, it looks like not a lot of, not a lot. Okay, they get the pull on Shy Girl. I'm not sure if they think they're going to be able to do this, though. They've only got the pull, and the damage from the heal. But frying pots, frying pan into the fire. There we go. Whatever. Man, I'm still so distracted. Anyway. So how are we doing on farms? Sven's out farming the Spectre by a fair margin, so that's pretty worrisome.
Yeah, Sven's had a lot of solo farm down in his bottom. He's pretty much had free reign whilst everyone was off trying to kill stuff in mid.
Oh, meanwhile, yeah. This could be rough. Alright, they get the long range pull on Shy Girl, but there's no follow-up. There's nothing they're really going to be able to do.
Support for a support, so nothing. Just a standard interchange in the middle.
Alright.
Legion Command going for a soul ring.
Moodfo's in trouble. We're so sorry, Moodfo. You're super dead. Oh no! He's not. I thought the poison was gonna actually finish him off there, but I guess he didn't have enough. And the supportive TPs. Out of the fire pan into the fryer. Sure, Snake. Just come up with as many different versions of that expression as possible. He lived. He's a liver, guys. He's a liver. On the mid lane, Currency's trying to take down this tower. He's gonna actually zip back, but he doesn't quite actually make it on POWERVAN. They need to get the tower as well. He does actually get the tower, tries to zip away, has enough mana to get to the other side of the river, and he's gonna be fine, it looks like. So they get the tower. They don't get the kill on the Lich because in came 109 to save the day. But it's still good for them. You know, what's Method got? So he picked up his drums, and it looks like he's headed next for BKB.
But you probably
which is going to be annoying, certainly, for Scrubsicles. Now, would you go BKB first item here? First item after drums? On this one?
I think so. So you've got some big lockdown. To be fair, if the Omni's there, the damage is pure, so it still will.
Yeah,
but it doesn't go through the BKB. And then so a lot of the damage is magical at the moment, and you really don't want to be caught out by a Storm Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a lot less useful later game once once both of the Legion Commander and Spectre come online, but for the meantime it's pretty useful.
Yeah. So how's Spectre? Speaking of Spectre, so she went phase drums, and she's got both of those completed now. So going for a little bit more, not so much as sit back and farm passively build, as much as a get out there and fight builds.
Dire has
which is
fortified its
more exciting for us in any case. Alright, big zip in! Once again, he's not going to actually he needs to get the pull off. Alright, Moodfo decides that he wants in on this as well. They bring him down. Nice and easy. Alright, but they are being pursued by 3 of them, actually. They've got that ward there, so they know that they're coming after them.
Nice ward.
Yeah.
So they know exactly which way to get out of it.
Yep, and they're just going to try and get out. Earth's going to pick up a bounty rune. Helpful. Meanwhile, Bermosio's up here. regening up.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Suspect we're going straight for that Manta after that.
Dire's
I'm
middle
heading towards
tower
it
is
anyway.
under attack.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether that Orb of Venom is going to be built into a Scaddy or whether it's just value for the time being.
It might be. I mean, it's going to be a while before you can afford a Scuddy. I mean, my guess is eventually it'll be a Scuddy, but... Because fishes by ice ice. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he goes for his blink, actually, before he builds into another kind of item that way. If he goes for the mobility. I think... I'm trying to remember what we've actually seen him build before. Look, Raz, if you were playing this game, we wouldn't have allowed Moodfo to stand in. We allowed him to stand in because they had Bromosio standing in. Meepo was banned, first ban, Mr. Snugglebottom, yes. Alright.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Alright, they actually get... No, they
Dire's
don't.
bottom tower has fallen.
Missing out of Talus, but a
For
nice
some
swap in there from Paul to save Talus. So Paul sacrificing himself.
What a support. How supportive. We've seen some nice vengeful play this tournament as well. It's been good to see her used. Like, I don't like playing her, but...
We've seen Method's build. So Method's gone for the full farming build. So he's gone for 4 points in cleave, but only 1 in Warcry.
Hmm.
So he's going for the full-on... It's the equivalent to sort of the Lunar Glaze, which is just I can clear a wave in seconds sort of build.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay, meanwhile, Ritzy trying to get away. Is able to do so.
All ones will
Sage repels himself to get out.
So yeah, as I was saying, they can't really kill Currency unless they have a Sven with them, simply because he just can zip out of pretty much anything they have. As long as his mana pool is high enough, he'll just escape from anything apart from a solid stun. So I reckon that someone's got to build a sheep stick on that team to actually get any decent lockdown. Otherwise, Currency is just going to leave pretty much anything.
It's interesting, though, that PA appears to be going for a Battle Fury. Like, that's not... Usually, when I build a Battle Fury on PA, I get yelled at. But apparently he's allowed to build one, and he's not going to get yelled at. So... Oh, meanwhile, we get a Haunt in. For Moodfo, they do get 1 kill first. It'll do it. They're going to get a second as soon as it comes out of his disruption. So, quick and easy pick off. They get the 2 of them. And that's exactly the kind of thing that they want to keep doing. Nice coordination from the 2 of them. The co-caster is winged. Yeah, you got it, son. Alright. What's Taoist doing? Spalls is a nice ult, Sage. I don't actually know if that was BM or not. I actually hate my team. Oh, did he just like solo ult to save himself?
Valley. So the insta D
Dire's
ward,
top
then
tower is
followed
being
by
attacked.
another insta D ward coming on that high ground. Kickoff.
Oh, funny.
Radiant's
Alright,
bottom
Currency, I'm not
tower
sure
is
you want to
under
do this,
siege.
friend. I'm not
Dire's
sure this is
top
what you
tower
want.
is under
I mean, the
attack.
nice thing is that
Bad
with
news for
the,
you fans of towers
for
out
them,
there.
he's almost got his orchid, actually, which will be
Radiant's
really
bottom
handy.
tower is being attacked.
But with the Spectre Haunt, pretty much whenever it's on cooldown, which... Why is he almost out? Because he's high-risk juggling.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
Whenever
attacked.
it's on cooldown, so at 32 seconds, Currency can just find somebody and zip to them, pull them. Moodfo can be there in a moment, in an instant, and they can get a pick off potentially, and they'll know where all of the others are. So if they get that combo has
Dire's
worked
middle
really well
tower
for
is
them.
being attacked.
I think twice actually now.
Dire's middle tower has
So if they can
fallen.
sort of keep that working for him. Oh, meanwhile, smoke from POWERVAN coming up. It looks like they are gonna find Sage. Oh no, Sage! Oh no, Sage! He actually like does that, but Purge goes through it, man. He heals himself, keeps himself alive just briefly.
Tower is under siege.
And they are going to get the kill on Shy Gale, it looks like, which is quite good for them. Lich ult's going to start flying through, and gonna do work, actually. It hurts Moonfo quite a bit, but I think actually its method POWERVAN might be in trouble. Nice swap out, but Moonfo comes back in! No, Moonfo, no! They do get Patrick chewing. So far it's a 3 for 3. And Currency's actually in trouble. He needs to get out of here as fast as he can, but it looks like he's not going to be able to. Sage tries to, or not Sage, rather, Talus tries to save him with the press the attack, but it isn't quite enough and isn't quite in time. So.
Yeah, so that's the Sven stun really showing
Yeah.
quite how much it's needed to lock down that Storm Spirit. So Storm Spirit's just zipping around that fight.
Yeah,
But the Sven
and
stun is long enough just to kill him in 2 hits.
yeah. And also the that was his 10-second BKB charge, but it was, I mean, I think it was worth. I think he was dead if he doesn't use it with the damage coming out from the storm zipping around him, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, he has a BKB, shit. And because he's able to survive, it means they're able to kill the storm, and it actually goes much better for them than it
Yeah, so
would
actually
have
that ended
otherwise.
up as in being a 3 for 4 in favour of POWERVAN in the end of it. So actually POWERVAN came out
Yeah,
ahead in that, and
and they probably
that's
wouldn't
about right.
have if it hadn't been
Dyer's
for
top
that
tower is
hadn't
under
been for that
siege.
BKB.
Invisibility.
Okay. He's invisible. This has been a very, very fighty, killy game so far. So we've got Blue POWERVAN, solo farming as a support. Why not? Just push that lane. But they do have quite a lot of ward vision. Meanwhile, Zippin, and they're gonna try and get Shy Girl. They get Bromosio actually, which is a really good pickoff for them. Shy Girl as well. Gonna be another pickoff for them if they can. Oh, into the disruption, to the double Sven stem, and they're in trouble. Shy Girl's not even gonna fall if they. Yeah, no, she's not even gonna fall unless SS Paul can get to her in time. He doesn't have Magic Missile off cooldown now. He does have Swap, but he's in trouble. So they got a quick pick up on Bromosio, but they're hoping for more, and the support is just there for POWERVAN. Ends up turning it in a big way, and okay, that doesn't show the whole fight, but it's a really good fight for POWERVAN.
yeah, I think it's just like misestimation. They dived too close to the tower, and as soon as they came to the tower, in comes the support.
They had people, yeah, they had people coming in from the side here, and they have, I mean, they have ward vision here and here, but. And they might have been able to see the people. I forget which way they I didn't actually see which way they walked around. I feel like maybe they walked around in front of this ward and they could have gotten back. But they didn't manage to. But, Wings, yeah, it was a beautiful disruption. That's definitely true. Fate wants to know, do you have a smoking jacket? It's very important.
Sadly, I do not have a smoking jacket.
Oh, so you're telling us you're...
I've never got around to getting one.
Oh, well. That's disappointing. Alright. Currency's living on the edge.
Radiant's
Almost out of
top
mana.
tower is under attack. It's probably nothing to worry
He
about.
needs to get out. Oh, SS Paul giving his life for the cause. Lich ult flies out, and they are going to get the damage. They are going to get the dual damage on Talus, and they actually pick up the kill on the Lich and the Shadow Demon, and all they've lost so far is the Venge. So far, good fight for them. They need to be careful, though. Oh, they're going to get Shy Girl, though. This time they actually get her. Oh my god, that evasion, though. Alright, and they, with the exception of the Venge, you kind of accept to a certain degree is gonna die. Alright, so that went much better. That went much better for them.
Radiant's bottom
Yep, so
tower
3
is
for 1.
under siege.
Okay, let's take a look at, it was pretty late in the game enough. So it's about 5k currently net worth in advantage of POWERVAN. And similar for XP.
That's interesting. That fight actually changed the gold, almost 2,000 gold swapping hands in that one. So suddenly a big sharp turn in that gold graph.
Yeah, definitely. Part of it was the streak on the PA, actually. She's 6-2. And I think one of her deaths was reasonably early. So she had a bit of a streak on her. And that helped, plus the comeback gold.
Yeah, second worth in the net worth really helps. So, good kills.
Alright. So what's he got now? He's got his Battle Fury. He's headed for his BKB as well. He's sort of 2/3 of the way there. And that's going to hurt them as well. It's going to hurt Scrubsicles as well. You've got the 2 BKB'd Basically, you've got BKB mid, BKB carry, and then Slark is Slark. So it's going to be actually much harder to get the pickoffs that they desperately need to get, and Currency's in trouble here, and he doesn't know it. Get out of there, Currency! Oh, you're so super dead! You're so unbelievably dead! And they come with the swaps, but he eats the damage. Oh no, Sage! Probably should have canceled that TP. That GA keeps us Paul awake, or not awake, keeps him alive briefly. Currency's actually bought back, jumps back in, wants to get a kill on Patrick Cheering, but he gets disrupted before he can, and Soul Catcher. And this might be a dieback if they're not careful. Sage is gonna die pretty quick. So they do manage to get 2, and actually it's Moodfo that gets it, but it's a dieback from Currency. And Sage dies as well. Both of the supports are dead. Talus is trying to get a kill on Shiger, but he isn't going to get it in the dual duration, certainly. And with that crit, actually, he's not going to get it at all. In fact, he's going to lose his life instead. So far, that's 4 for 2, I think. Not a good fight. 4 for 2 and a buyback, or rather a dieback. Moodfo as well, in trouble. Gets leashed. He's under his own tower, but it's not going to defend him. And he falls as well. Suddenly this game, man, starting to get out of hand for Scrubsicles. The TP's in. They did have two TPs into the tower, but they weren't nearly fast enough. They needed to be much quicker if they were going to be able to turn that fight. There were so many of them. And it also, I think, would have helped if they would have had ward vision up there. Because, I mean, Radiant did. They've got here. It's their only vision on the map, but they were all here. Like, there were so many of them here. What does Spectre have for items? So she's actually got her, she's got her Diffusal now. She's got Yasha into Diffusal, so going full agility, man. Phase drums Yasha Diffusal. She wants to fight.
Yeah, so in the last team fight, I think it was just the supports didn't come in at the same time. So they came in pretty much one at a time into that tower and just got picked off one by one, which kind of cost them because they just couldn't, they didn't have 5 at any one time in that fight. Yeah.
Well, and I mean, Currency just got caught out completely. Like, he was all alone up there, and there were 4 of them sort of circling in around him. And they have enough lockdown that he can't actually just get out of everything. So it's pretty rough. Yeah. Net worth is looking fairly scary at this point for Scrubsicles.
BKB now up on the PA as well, so that's going to be full 10 seconds in the next team fight. Given the only reason she's not been doing well so far is they just sheer amount of magical damage and lockdown that they've been trying to put onto her. So that's going to really be quite drastic, just jumping around in that fight.
Yeah. We haven't really seen the medallion do much work for Shadow Demon yet, but oh god, Currency! GA not enough to save him, Haunt not enough to save him.
Just don't wait up. Curse your blade, Cabal.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Alright. Yeah. So they did.
Radiant's top tower is
Those
being
last
attacked.
couple fights, those last couple pickoffs have been disastrous for Scrubsicles. And more potentially could be. Sage just blown up, immediately blown up. I think that was a crit on that dagger as well. Oh man.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So as Heck points out, interesting, there's now an Orchid on the Slark, so they're definitely going for the lockdown on the Storm Spirit, making sure he can't get out.
I mean, it's been successful. They've killed him 7 times. He hasn't gotten the pickoffs he needs without dying, and he's been cut out a couple times.
Under siege.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a team fight, but with Sage throwing. Watch the shots. Poor Sage. Alright. Oh man, Sven. So Sven actually went blink. I don't know if you actually said that before, but guys, please.
Dire's middle
Please.
tower is being attacked.
Behave
Dire's
yourselves.
middle tower has been destroyed.
Alright. And with that, that's, I mean, Scrubsicles has only managed to take down 2 towers, and they've lost all but 2 of their outer towers. So they're definitely behind on that.
That's exempt.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower
Worried.
is being attacked.
Worried for
Dire's
their
top tower is being attacked.
Oh,
Yeah, so
the big
especially
zip
against
in
the
on
Storm
Shy Girl. I'm not
Spirits,
sure if this is a good idea though.
map
He is
control.
repelled to try and save him from that damage, and he is alive so far. They might get Promosia here, and they will. Shy Girl though, oh, critting on that Battle Fury, doing so much damage, and she's got a BKB. But that's 4 down, and they only lose Sage. That was a fantastic defense from Scrubsicles, fantastic initiation, and great coordination as well. As Curtsy was actually repelled before he zipped in, which helped him not get perma disabled and just nuked down with all of the damage before he even from like Shadow Demon specifically, and Lich as well has a decent amount of burst. That's all magic, and that hurts so much.
Radiant's top tower has been
So, yeah.
denied.
Sage said nothing about wow, Asaji? Wow. Alright, so what do we got on Mood now? It looks like he's almost got... Oh, no, he does have his Manta. Is it really? So yeah, comeback mechanic, boys. Comeback mechanic. I mean, like, they need a lot more than that, because they're sitting at 10k disadvantage. XP, it actually helps quite a bit more, even. Oh no,
So
actually
like,
8k,
yeah.
so it hadn't stopped, hadn't stopped actually falling. But yeah, really good. They just need to do that 4 more times and they're golden. But
Yeah, the key with SC is when they have the map vision. So when they have the map vision, it makes Storm Spirit jumping in a lot safer. He knows who he can pick off straight off, as opposed to sort of zipping in, then having a look around. And so everywhere they have map vision, they've got the advantage in the team fights. And half of their problem is that fights they've been losing are where POWERVAN have the superior vision over them.
alright. Oh man.
This should make my life easier.
Potentially don't walk up hills.
Regen.
Don't walk down hills. Stay away from hills. It's like we're considering having a
hills are
team
alive.
fight here. With the sound of dying.
Oh,
Alright. Big Zippin. Curtsy, you're very brave right now.
Currency is very brave.
That's a very...
Shadow Bladed
That's a
Slark.
brave little money man at the moment. Brave little money man. Get out, Currency, get out. You're gonna get... Or gonna... Yeah. And killed.
I'll fight to the last breath.
I guess they must have thought that they were somewhere, like, up in their jungle or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why, but they need to... Yeah. They're in trouble. Oh, I forgot that this word spot was a word spot. Actually.
Dire's bottom tower
How long has
is
that
under
been there? I
attack.
don't remember.
I know it's not.
I
a
mean, I
kid
guess it
not
must have been
chosen
added when they
anything,
changed the map, but for
it
some
is
reason I didn't see
important
that.
to the game. Dire's bottom tower is under siege. Dire's bottom
And it
tower
hurts.
has been
It
destroyed.
hurts, man.
Looks like we're going to have the first rush of the game.
Yep. And I mean, there's nothing Scrubsicles can do about it. Storm is dead, Sage is dead. And they're gonna now have an Aegis on one of their, like,
Radiant's
impossible
top
to
tower
kill
is being
heroes.
attacked.
Okay, I get it, heck. I get it.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah.
is under siege.
They do
Roshan
know that it's
has fallen
happening,
to the
but
Radiant.
there's zero ability to do anything about it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, yeah, Mood was like, outsies. No, thank you.
And at this point, I mean, if they get a pick off, it is just go straight up mid, and there's not a lot that can be done. If they get pick off either a Spectre or a Storm Spirit.
Yep.
This should
Oh,
Talking of which-
Currency zips in, but he baits out the BKB and the strength. They need to get out though now. Get out, Currency. Get out, Shy Girl. Gonna probably get Sage. I'll have to pop the GA. They might get Method, but Currency no. Insta stunned, and the Lich Ult doing so much damage, bouncing, and that's actually 4 of them dead. Everybody but the Spectre, and the Spectre might be in trouble as well, as he's gotten disrupted. Oh, that crit just eats out his life, and he's gone. And that's a full 5-man wipe. That's making this game potentially unwinnable for them. It did. Spectators, please. Yeah. It's 5 for 3. And the ones that they didn't lose, they didn't lose the PA. They didn't lose the Slurk. It's pretty rough.
So only a buyback on the
Did they actually even lose? They didn't even
Legion
lose the
Commander.
agent or the Aegis.
and the Spectre, so I don't think they can defend this.
Under attack.
No.
Dire's structures have been fortified.
I like how they're just like, we'll just
Dire's
stand and
middle
hit the tower
is
then.
under siege.
And I mean, that's what they can do. There's not really anything that they can do to stop it. Sage is like, can't hurt me with your spells, but I also can't go in because I'll die immediately. So there's that. And they leave. But they leave the tower at low health.
Yeah, an interesting choice to
I
leave
think-
that tower.
Yeah, I think potentially they could have gotten that tower, especially if more of them... Oh, no. I guess more of them couldn't have gone because they were all dead. Turns out when you're dead, you can't kill towers.
The
But
phantom flies.
Well, I don't know.
turns out.
Over
But-
here.
But yeah. I don't know if they had anything to really stop them. 41 HP on the tower. They could have hit it one more time before they left, and they would have been fine. But leave it up for the moment. Alright, night, Lars.
I'll take that.
Looks like they're grouping up for another smoke tank.
Alright.
Double smoke tank, so this is going to be interesting if they actually meet. Circling around each other there.
Aw, ships in the night. This is hilarious, actually, but they could be in trouble. Moodfo's off farming by himself. Moodfo, please! Moodfo, no! Moodfo, run! Moodfo,
I
no!
think this is a very dead Mufo.
Welp. Welp.
Body was a cage. I
Well.
just let you free.
Meanwhile, the rest of SC sort of sitting there going, oh crap.
Well, I guess that's, yeah. They can maybe get this tier 2. They're gonna lose their tier 2 top. And yeah, they ping out that they'll want to defend at the tier 3, which
Dire's
is
top tower is under
fair enough.
attack.
How much dual damage have
You
they
left
actually gotten on
Radiant's
Talus?
middle tower
It's
is
gotten
under
her 70,
siege.
but
Dire's top
probably
tower
want
has
more
been
than that.
destroyed.
And I don't know if they can
Radiant
even get,
has fortified its structures.
because of the glyph, I don't know if they can even get
Radiant's
this
middle
tower before they have to
tower
get
is
back to
They're going
defend.
to lose a barracks for
Dire's
tier
top
2.
tower
They
is
really
under
are.
Okay,
They
right.
needed to TP back faster. That tower died so much faster. I mean, it's down to, I guess,
Radiant's
POWERVAN
middle
still having the
tower,
glyph and
Dire's
SC
top
not having their
tower has
glyph.
fallen.
Spectre can buy back, but no.
Dire's top barracks
She
is
does
under
so.
Radiant's
Haunts
middle
in,
tower has
but I
fallen.
think they're doomed anyway. They lose all of their racks. Did they not have TPs? Oh my god, Sage! Talus! So Sage and Talus actually didn't have TPs. Guys, why? Alright, they managed to bring down the 2 supports. Out comes the Guardian Angel to try and get Method, but there's still all 3 cores are all alive for POWERVAN. They've gotten the top barracks. Talus is trying to get Method. I don't know if he actually is... Yeah, no, he's not. Actually, he might be in trouble now. Formosia here hits the leash, or hits the leash off the pounce. Talus turns on his blade mail though, and that actually hurts him quite a bit. Oh, but critting a dagger, gonna kill you anyway. And there it goes. And the GG should be here any second now.
Dire's middle barracks is being attacked. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant performed marginally less poorly than Dire. Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
And there it goes.
It's a big first win for POWERVAN.
It is.
So
It
putting
is.
them in the lead.
Yeah, some good choices. I feel like potentially, wow, heck, really. I think potentially Scrubsicles, if they just didn't get caught out a couple times, they had some early ganks that went really well. With the zip in and the haunt in, they could pretty much nuke people down before they had a chance to before they had the BKBs, before the BKBs were built, and then it was much more difficult, and also POWERVAN started actually grouping up more and not allowing for those pickups. But yeah, anyway, it was a good game to watch.